Oh, roll quest! Yeah! These are the role quests. I don't mind losing the job quest if we get the role quest. That's not a huge deal to me. Like, I'm actually okay with this because it does feel like at this point we are done with the jobs. Like, we are now the guy who is the job. Like, we're the ones like everything we're doing now is us making stuff up. We're not learning anything from old people. We're now the old guard. So our crystals are going to be passed down someday to somebody else. Looking for a bit, Pinata? Alright. Like, I was wondering, wouldn't you be along? Not a moment too soon, either. We've got an urgent job that he's doing. There's no one else that I'd trust it with. We wanted to know the details. It's a long story, so I don't need to grab a seat. I got cheese in my nose. My sandwich. Now that we're settled, let me introduce myself. I was eating a sandwich, and the way the bread is shaped, it's a boillo. If you don't know what a boillo is, it's kind of like a really, really thick hot dog bun that isn't cut into two. So you have to do it yourself, or eat it how it is. And then I split it like a hot dog bun, and I put ham, lettuce, and cheese inside, and biting into it, I think some cheese got in my nose. We're all settled. Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Brooke Evu, proprietor of Zabalyog Tier. As you know, my establishment is open to anyone. People hailing from across Saral and sometimes further come here to whet their appetite and slake their thirst. Given how we turn no one away, it's inevitable that a few bad apples might mix in the motley patrons, and therein lies the rub. A particularly rotten bunch was here not long ago. Okay. Sitting just over there, in fact, in a conversation most foul. Okay. I thank you all for coming here, so far from your respective homes. Hmm? As this is the first time we've all gathered in one place, perhaps formal introductions are in order. VTubers meeting each other. I am. Welcome, welcome. What will you be having? Can we have a moment, please? Sorry. We're in the middle of something very important. Yeah, she raised her hand. It's like, oh, what would you like? Oop, that's my fault. Yeah, then where was I? I am Apahi. If you're sitting here now, it's because I have personally invited you to the Passage of the Unbound. My secretive, villainous order with ambitions to sow discord. What? Alright. We are the crime syndicate. Like, so you understand you're the bad guys. They're just like, what the fuck? Villains do not often call themselves such. Apparently you do. Apparently the ones where I live do too. They literally just call the ones where I live City Name Crime Syndicate. I'm like, alright, what kind of comic book shenanigans is this? We're the League of Villains. At least the guild in Adventure Bros was literally just called the Guild. At least that makes a little more sense. Nor do secret orders have their meetings in places where all eyes can see. Like, yeah, kinda. What do you know? Your snide remarks only ruin my carefully constructed atmosphere. If I had time to think of a suitable slogan, you would understand that words are everything. It's an L is in. But I digress. I invited you all here for one reason. To throw the world into mire chaos, and then watch its nations crumble. What else could we call ourselves if not villainous? My only interest is to punish all who dared to mock and belittle me. As long as I can achieve that, you can call me whatever you like. The rich, the powerful, the mighty, all should be crushed in the weight of my ire. Like, what are we looking at? Oh, it's a ninja. Our grand design for a group of 6. Even if we manage to muster others to our side, there's a limit to what we can accomplish. I regret to say you were right. At present, we are bound and powerless. That is why, in order to raise our fist against our oppressors, we must find the strength to shatter our shackles. I'm guessing she's like a dragoon? Or What is she wearing? And in doing so, we shall become unbound, like the boards, like the birds soaring up above. We shall take flight and spread our wings high, staining the azure skies black. It is raining. But sometimes skies become treacherous with clouds, and even birds must rest. And he's a dragoon. You speak of finding strength. Is that why we're here? To look for it? I think. I don't know. If so, then I pledge my aid. With newfound might at my beck and call, I shall win an adoration known only by a hero. He might be... Oh, maybe a gladiator, then. Your eagerness is heartening, and you're correct. The tools to make our goal is a reality lay on Tyrol. Across the continent, we found certain artifacts that possess untold power. What's this? You say artifacts? Oh, since an adventurous hunt for instruments of devious devilry ahead. That's probably a bard. My imagination is overflowing with images of the new forms of trickery might take. I dare say the world is not ready. Yes, we'll get to the heart of the matter. The objects are held by the disparate tribes which make their home in Tyrol continent, where they have been passed down through generations as sacred treasures. Whatever stories these people have attached to their so-called treasures matters not. Each contain the essence of fearsome beast called Tyrol. Oh, they're going to release Tyrol withdrawals. And with them in our possession, none shall be able to stand against us. They're going to release the tyrants. We shall take the objects for ourselves, bring them across the sea, and use them to undermine nations far and wide. That means by which you each choose to do so, I leave in your hands. I only ask that you do not disappoint. I take it there are no questions. Then let the passage of the unbound open onto the world. We begin at once. If evil, why hot? It's just like, what the hell? This poor... didn't order a single thing. Oh, he's more concerned about that. I see. Oh, they have ketchup dispensers. That's the long and short of it. What do you think? They left without ordering anything? Villainous indeed. It's right there in the name. They're unbound by manners and respect and won't be welcomed back here anytime soon. You, on the other hand, can stay as long as you like. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Of course, we had a duty to report what we heard to the Landsguard. We did, but it didn't make a damn difference, because soon we learned those unwelcome guests had teeth. Not long ago, one individual from a remote tribe came here seeking help recovering a stolen relic. Then another came with the same story. Then another and another and so on. By the time we realized the passage of the Unbound was a real threat, they had one and all made their across the sea with their ill-gotten gains. Each tribe has sent one of their own to recover what was lost, but being in strange lands are a disadvantage. That's why I've been looking to someone who knows every corner of Eorzea. Now, I know you're busy in business in Tyrol, or else you wouldn't be here in the first place, but if you could take the time to hear Raw Mojun out, you'd be doing a service to many who could really use a helping hand. Bye! That's a girl.